called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading between the headlines. Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? Hey guys. Oh wow. Okay. Welcome to Reading Between the Headlines. We're here. We're in. I'm just like, this is a bit of a haphazard start. So I'm trying to figure out getting all the things. But I wanted to, sort of last minute, decided that I'm going to be doing this. So, yeah, here we are. Well, this is Reading Between the Headlines. We are going to be watching the Chelsea match. It's going to be great. Just trying to figure out. Yeah, I got to make some configuration adjustments. And we should be in business here. What I've been doing lately is doing a play-by-play as much as I can. It is about to start, so it might be a little haphazard getting into it, but we're working on it. I'm working on it. Here we go, and the game has started. Let's effing go. You can see the lineup there. I've got the game screen sort of popping, but I can't exactly do the whole, I can't uncover it necessarily because I will get struck for copyright infringement. And trust me, I've been out the game a few times because of it. It's no bueno. It's not fun. So I'm trying to keep it 100 and not violate those terms. Let's see. I got that going. All right, we're coming along. I'm going to get this going. Let's make that bigger. There we go. Got a little bit of the game time going there. Trying to just, wow, this is so haphazard. Well, I got my little kid here with me who's tiny little 5-month-old. Oh, that is not my bet. I have a bet of the day there. That's the last time. I'm going to delete that. Bam. Good. Here we go. So Chelsea really need a win here. And making no bones about that. It's been pretty awful, I hear. Enzo Maresca has been under fire, and honestly, deservedly so. He's completely effed up basically everything. I mean, I'm not the guy that's going to call for the manager to get sacked, but I'm as close as I've been in some time. It's what he's been doing is pretty terrible. So, need to be real about that. Need to be very real about that. And because obviously tactically things have been wrong. Even personnel-wise, it's been pretty bad. Double check if I'm even audible here. Yeah, it is. Great. Throw a poll up here. I wish I could have put some money on this, but no. Oh, here we go. Here comes. I'm going to put the... I got to fix that lineup situation going. I don't know. Make it smaller. And then uncrop it. That's what's causing the trouble here. Crop. Yeah. Well, maybe I actually got to do it a little bit more in it. Down this. There we go. Okay. Back in business. I'm going to be also doing my best here to call the Cardiff players, but obviously we don't care too much about the Cardiff players in this situation. Unless you're a Cardiff fan, which is totally cool, but is okay, and you're welcome to come hang out and watch the game with me. But this is primarily a Chelsea channel, and so there we go. It's mostly about Chelsea here. We're not going to minimize. We're going to do that. Interesting. Another interesting lineup with, Maresca is always open to rotation, isn't he? He just loves rotating. It is a cup game and is relatively low on the priority list cup game. It's nice to see Guiu get some time, though, because honestly... even since Delap got injured, he's not been getting it. Here's Badiashile. He's going up the middle, and he tries to hit, I think, Bonanotte there, and doesn't come off. But how about that? Caicedo gets to play this game as well because his suspension is only applicable in the Premier League. Maybe the FA Cup as well. Not entirely sure about that. Cardiff has the ball now. They're trying to get up the middle. It's not quite working. Already turned over to Chelsea. Hato, not seen him play. Here comes Caicedo. Gives it back to Tosin, back to Badiashile. The pairing that completely shit the bed 2 games ago. That was embarrassing. But it was terrible. It was a terrible decision from Maresca, and I know it's easy. Hindsight is 2020, but at the same time, you really can't put put Badiashile and Tosin at the heart of our defense. That's just insane. So here we go. Chelsea's got the ball. It's gonna be Buonanotte with the throw. But yeah, at any time during this stream, I might end up having to rush to the child because the child's chilling. I'm surprised the child is still not fussing. Here we go. Here comes Andre Santos. I believe that is. Oh, no, that's Hato maybe. Here comes Gittins. Good to see him too. He looks certainly skilled on the ball. Not had much of an impact though, has he? Even though he's played basically, he started all the top priority games, hasn't he? Most of them, as far as I remember. Here comes Cardiff with the throw in. Gittins closing it down. Hato. Airball. Tosin gets ahead to it. Cardiff gets ahead to it, and they manage to come away with it. They're trying to get up the pitch here. As you see, Hato is, he's looking aggressive. First time out, he wants to make an impression, or at least it's the first time I've seen him start a game. So he wants to make an impression from Maresca. And Jorgensen gets the ball. Good to see Jorgensen as well. Not that I'm a huge fan of either of our first and second goalkeepers at Chelsea, but Sanchez makes me worried. He's just always good for a brain fart or two per match. I mean, I say this repeatedly, but it's true that he's an excellent shot stopper. He's great skills, dominance, but just doesn't have the brains, I think. That Guido got a touch to it. Gittins keeps it alive. Guido's going to try and get on it. And honestly, I'm going to say this too. It's a foul. It's going to go Cardiff's way, thanks to Caicedo. But I said this before, and I'll say it again. I legit think that Guido is better than Delap. I think Delap has shown nearly nothing since getting to the club. I'm not sure I've seen him have a good game or have a good performance, really. Not at all. I mean, he got like 1 goal, I think. He looked terrible in the preseason. He looked terrible at the Club World Cup. He's looked terrible ever since. It hasn't gotten any better, so I'm not going to say I'm happy he's injured, but I'm happy he's not playing. I'm happy he's not on the pitch. And whether that means Guido comes in, I'm not saying Guido also is good enough to start for a club like Chelsea, but he's better than Delap. I'd rather see him there, but actually probably João Pedro is the best first choice right now for top priority games. Cardiff still had the ball. Let's see if I even recognize any of these players at Cardiff. Not really. Not a single player. I wonder if David Turnbull is related to Ross Turnbull, the old Chelsea academy keeper. I don't think so. Here comes Chelsea with the kick up the pitch. Guido's going to try and get a touch to it. He did challenge for it, and it's going to end up being a Cardiff throw. George, I mean, it's always good to see the academy boys getting on the pitch. I don't think even Tyreek George is our best academy player. Sorry, and I haven't really been too impressed by his performances. Let's see, who else would I rather even have there? I guess not really. There's not a lot I'd rather have on the pitch right now, so I'm cool with Tyreek George being there. Cardiff still on the ball. Okay, given straight away to Chelsea. Guyu's going to get a touch. He's going to get it to Tyreek George. Tyreek George holding it up. Andre Santos. Andre Santos back to Achimpong. Achimpong to Tosin. Tosin Achimpong. Achimpong back to Tosin. And Tosin's going to release, I think that's Bonanote over here. Coming up the pitch. Yep. He's going to hit Andre Santos. Going to get it to Guiu. Guiu's going to lose the ball almost immediately. Terrible from Guiu, but it wasn't an easy situation. Okay, Gittins on the left-hand side for Chelsea. They're always going to double Gittins. Here's Badiashile to Caicedo. Badiashile back to Tosin. And it's looking a little fumbly. Number 34, Achimpong. Here comes Tyreek George. Going to try and make something happen. He's taking on 3 players. He gets it to Guiu. Guiu's looking for some link up here. It doesn't happen. Gets it back to, I think that was Bonanote. Guiu's going to recycle it all the way to Badiashile to Gittins. Gittins is going to take on his defender from the left-hand side. It's looking dangerous. Always looks dangerous. He's going to take on 2 now, and they got a foot to it. It's going to be a Chelsea corner here. So is Gittins going to take it? Haven't really seen him take much. He takes it quick and short to Caicedo. Going to get it to Badiashile, who's going to sky it over. Not our best choice on the edge of the box. But shot's a shot, so whatever. Yeah. Inside the box, I should say. It wasn't quite on the edge. But, yeah, I mean, look, it's Cardiff. No offense to Cardiff fans. But I still don't love seeing such a weak side. I don't love seeing such a weak center-back pairing. But here comes Cardiff. I'm going to try and get it up the pitch real quick. This player, I'm going to try and get all the Cardiff players by the end of this match. You know who they are. I believe this is Davies. Cardiff still on the ball. Looking fairly comfortable. Over to 38. NG. I don't know what his first name is. Must be Perry NG. Must be partially Chinese, I guess. Comes 48. It's Lawlor. Back to number 38. What's the first name? Perry Eng. NG from Singapore. Okay. Perry. Not a very Asian first name, but that's cool. All kinds. We got all kinds. Okay, here comes Perry again. Chelsea just looking haphazard, don't they? They just, even in defense, I don't know. It's just, I don't know what's going on in the training ground, but it's just not looking up. That's going to be a foul. That's an advantage given by the referee. A shot taken and on target, and Jorgensen stops it and has it in his hands right now. Is there going to be a yellow card here? I don't know. It's a little early. It was a late tackle. As a referee, I'm not too fond of giving an early yellow card for a tackle like that, although you could certainly make a case for it was almost 2-footed. Let's take another look at that. Yeah, maybe Achimpong will get a yellow card for that. I don't think so. Are they doing a drop ball maybe? Jorgensen takes it long, all the way up to Gittins. Cut out by a Cardiff player. Guiu just way out of position for whatever reason. Cardiff get the free kick. Bonanote tries to stop it early. I mean, technically that's also a caution. Is he going to get a caution here? I doubt it, but the referee definitely needs to get a handle on this. He's basically saying this is twice that you've tried to stop the quick start on the set piece, free kick, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, technically that's a caution. Technically, there's a lot of there's a lot of fouls that don't get called. Everybody knows this, but that is part of the game because there's like thousands of fouls every game. If you called all 1,000 of the fouls, you're killing match flow. And as a referee, they always tell you that match flow is not number one priority, but it's certainly one of the values that we hold dear as referees. So here comes Guiu. He gets the ball, lays it off. Ooh, some nice one-touch play there. Guiu releases Tyreek George, who's dangerous if he wants to be, and he puts it across goal. Nobody's there. Was there a touch? It looks like it's going to be a Cardiff throw, but maybe there was a touch on the way through. Yeah, there was some good play between Guiu, Caicedo, and I believe that is Andre Santos to get it all the way finally to Tyreek George. Oh, I guess there was a deflection on the way through. Here comes Tosin. He's going to try and release Tyreek George. It's over and out behind the goal for a goal kick. I'm not a huge Tyreek George fan. I'm just going to say it. I like the profile of a player like that. You know, tricky, quick, stop quickly. But, I mean, he's also inexperienced. But, look at that. Went all the way through. Did number, who the heck is that? I'm not even recognizing that. Is that Hato? No. Hato's 21. 34. That's Achimpong. Oh, he's way out of position. Should probably recognize that a lot quicker. Here comes Tosin to Buonanotte. I want to see some more out of Buonanotte. Maybe Buonanotte can do something because we could certainly use another midfielder with quality. Tyreek George taking on 2 Cardiff defenders. Lays it back. It's going all the way back to Caicedo. He's going to give it to Badia Shields. Going to go to Gittins on the left. Gittins with a heavy touch, but it's not enough to turn the ball over. To Cardiff. Caicedo looking, gets Tosin. Tosin's probably going to hit Achimpong here, who's back in position. Who's looking real confident on the ball. It's just running down the middle of the pitch, no problem. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's going to be a yellow card. I mean, look, it's a yellow card, but I could see how Cardiff players might be feel a little hard done by. They didn't get the call. They didn't get the caution to, was it Achimpong? It might have been Achimpong that had that late tackle on the right side of our defense, their left wing. But now Isaac Davies is getting that yellow card for his tackle on Achimpong, which was late, certainly. Achimpong looking like a different player right now, honestly. He's looking more confident, but I guess you could say that comes with less stress of a cup game here. But, you know, I certainly like... you know what? I like Achimpong. I like him. I think he's talented, and he's starting to show a little bit. Here's Tosin. Back to Achimpong. All the way to Tyreek George. He's going to try and release Guiu. It was a nice ball, but it's cut out by Cardiff. Cardiff on our right wing. Trying to get out. Going all the way back to the keeper, who launches it up forward. And Chelsea are starting to get a bit of a foothold. Not a foothold, but certainly a bit of control on this match right now. Cardiff are struggling to get out. It's just starting to turn. Let's see if Chelsea can sort of drive that home. It's just starting to turn where Cardiff is having trouble getting out of their half. Well, they're going to launch it up, and Badia Shields is going to cut that out. It's going to get up to Gittins, but Cardiff is going to get the ball and control it in their half, go all the way back to their keeper. Here comes the Cardiff keeper. His name is Trott. Last name Trott. What's his first name? Nathan Trott from Bermuda, age 27. Is he a big boy? I always like to check the keeper's heights. I don't know why. 6'2". All right, it's pretty average keeper height. Here comes Cardiff on their left wing, on our right. This is, I believe, the yellow card haver recipient, Isaac Davies. Going to get it into the box, and it's cut out nicely by Tosin. And here comes Chelsea. Okay, Buonanotte releases Tyreek George here. Tyreek George dribbling. Yeah, they're not. Bro, you're not getting it off Tyreek George 1v1. Here's Caicedo. Buonanotte back to Badia Shield. Chelsea are starting to look a lot more comfortable here. Jorgensen with the ball. Jorgensen kicks it up the middle to Guiu. Doesn't get anywhere near him. Buonanotte is appealing to the referee for some odd reason. I have no idea. Now number 38, Perry NG. Back to Perry. And try and kick it up. And Caicedo's there, not going to let it through, but it's going to be a throw for Cardiff. Yes. Try and increase the size of this. Stream is healthy. I haven't been banned yet, so why don't I try and increase the size slightly of this game screen. And the badges that I throw over it so that I don't get killed on the copyright. Oh, what's the size here? 5'11", 5'30". Let's see if my kid starts freaking out. There we go. Couple there. Go lower. Go lower. And there we go. Yeah, if you're coming by, I gotta. If you're just getting in here, I you know, the game stream is just, that's how it's gonna have to be. That's the best I can do. And even as it stands, I'm not sure I'll get away with it, but I'm trying to show as much as I can without violating any streaming copyright issues. So that's where we're at. Here comes Cardiff again. I gotta say, just not a heck of a lot from. It's just not been that dominant. You expect Chelsea to be a little bit more dominant here. Here comes Chelsea. They turned it over, and as I was saying, here comes Tyreek George. He's dangerous on the edge of the box. Okay, and it's gonna go out for a Chelsea throw. Yeah, Chelsea's starting to look a little more threatening. I was thinking that perhaps it was about to turn and Chelsea was gonna start really penning Cardiff in, but that hasn't quite happened. Badiashile with the ball, going to give it across the pitch to Tosin. Tosin's looking for Achimpong, and Achimpong's going to look up to Tyreek George. He's going to get it to him. Buonanotte isn't able to get the pass that was sent his way by Tyreek George, and it's out for a throw-in for Cardiff. Again, Chelsea should be imposing their will on this game, but not quite closing Cardiff in like I'd like to see. I don't even know where Cardiff is in the championship. Are they in the championships now? They should be in the championship. Last I checked, they were in the championship, but you never know. You turn away, and then all of a sudden they're relegated or whatever. Who's their manager? Brian Barry Murphy. Yeah, I don't recognize a single guy on their team. Oh, wow, that's interesting. Omari Kellerman. Isn't he a Chelsea player? Not quite watching. I think Omari Kellerman is a Chelsea player. Oh, Nikes. Pretty sure he's a Chelsea player. Yeah, certainly is. And he's suspended now anyway, it says. But I guess if he wasn't suspended, he probably wouldn't be able to play in this match anyway, given the fact that our loanees aren't usually able to play in competitive matches against us. That's pretty much almost always the case, not always the case. I remember way back when we had Thibaut Courtois was playing for Atletico Madrid, and we played against them in the Champions League final. Honestly, that soured Chelsea fans' opinion of Thibaut Courtois early because we lost Atletico Madrid in that Super Cup final against Atletico Madrid, and Thibaut Courtois was allowed to play in the match, and he was a huge part of them winning. So yeah. Anyway, here comes Achimpong again, looking extremely confident and looking free on the ball in this match, which is good for him. Tyreek George comes up with it. Andre Santos is now with it in the midfield. He hasn't done much. He hasn't done much in any of the games I've seen him. He's not done a lot wrong, but he's done some wrong. And he hasn't done a lot right either. So I don't know what's going to happen with Andre Santos. Calls for a handball on Achimpong, but the referee's not giving it to them. Guiu's looking active, looking okay. You know, I'm a little biased. I do like Guiu. I think he's talented. Tyreek George coming up fast. Comes Caicedo with the ball. He's going to release Badiashile. He's going to get it to Gittins, but he's double teamed, so he's going to have to recycle it to Badiashile. Back to Caicedo. Good to see Caicedo on the pitch. Tosin all the way to Achimpong. And it's with Tyreek George now. Tyreek George is going to have to give it back to Achimpong. Achimpong to Tosin, Caicedo. Okay. Here's Jorgensen to Badiashile. Jorgensen again. And my kid is starting to vocalize, make some noises. I might have to grab him in a second. Here's Badiashile. Jorgensen. Really taking their time here. And he's going to get hit. Hato. Nice. It's interesting to see Hato. What is Hato's first name even? Jorel Hato. I'm not even sure if is he an academy boy or was he picked up? Let's find out here. I know, buddy. I'm coming. I'll come get you in a second. No, he's picked up from Ajax. He's not an academy boy. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Chelsea going down the pitch. Buonanotte getting sort of launched around there in the pitch. Not having a great start to the game, Buonanotte. But I'd like to see some more. I don't know if any of you guys think he's quality. Not a lot of people have an opinion on him so far. Here's Tosin all the way back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen head up looking for something, but I mean, you have to blame Maresca. I mean, we just don't look well set up. Just doesn't. Here's Tyreek George. He's going to challenge for it. You know what? I'm going to give it to Tyreek. He looks a little he looks assertive in this match, which I like to see because he's so young and he actually looks bigger than I remember him. I guess he's not that small, Tyreek George. Is he like 6 feet tall? Might be. I guess he's 5'11". Okay. I thought he was shorter than that. I guess he's not. Not a tiny boy. Not a tiny boy. Sizable. Oh, this is the second caution of the game, and it's going Cardiff's way. You know, if you're a Cardiff fan, again, you might feel hard done by because Chelsea did have at least one late tackle that didn't get cautioned. But I don't care. Let's go Blues. These are some early cautions. Could become a problem later on. Oh. Who's this? Callum Chambers. About to say, yeah, I recognize him. Where is he on the list? Did he come on? He's not in the lineup, is he? Oh, yeah, he is. What am I talking about? Okay, I recognize Callum Chambers. I think he played for Arsenal. I want to say Arsenal. Yeah, it was Arsenal. For a little bit at Arsenal. Yep. Chelsea's with the ball. Tosin going to give it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen going to knock it up towards Gittins. And Cardiff's going to get ahead to it. And they're going to hold on to it. I'm going to try and put it on Chelsea here. It's going to be a foul. It's going to go Cardiff's way. It's not a caution. People are losing their minds. The Cardiff manager is losing his mind. They want a caution here because they believe that was a promising attack. But, I mean, the guy was at the halfway line. You're going to have to make a really strong case if, you know, the players at the halfway line gets fouled. And you know, however, I mean, it looked somewhat cynical, but not that cynical. So you're going to have to make a really strong case to get a caution for that. So, you know, shut up, Cardiff fans. It's really the start and the finish of it, isn't it? Here comes Cardiff again, holding on to the ball for quite some time. Hato almost gets megged, but manages to recover well. Buonanotte, just not good from Buonanotte, eh? He's just losing the ball again. Here comes Cardiff again up the left-hand side. Their left-hand side. It's going to go back. Caicedo gets ahead to it. Achimpong challenges for it. Andre Santos going to get pushed in the back. And I believe, I guess it was legal. I guess it wasn't enough of a push. They got the throw in. Turnbull on the ball. He gets fouled by Andre Santos. Andre Santos waving his finger like, I didn't do anything, you're wrong, bro. All right, this kid is losing his mind. I might have to go grab him. His mom's gonna come get him in a second, but I'll be right here.
Be up for Cardiff. Good delivery. Danger area.
All right.
See Lawler right at the back. Winsel's in there as well.
Come here, buddy. Come out with Abba. Come here.
Caught offside anyway.
All right. Okay. You gotta watch the Chelsea game, buddy. We gotta watch it together. All right. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Here we go. And we're back. We're back. I got the boy with me. Here we go. Here's the little baby. He's got a big head. Yes, my son. Yes. Yes, my son. All right. Don't usually put him on screen, but nothing can be done about this right now. He wants to grab the mic cable. Okay. You know what? You can grab the mic cable. Just don't knock it over. Okay, buddy. Comes Chelsea. Here comes Caicedo. Beautiful turn. He's releasing Guiu. Guiu is in. He can put the... oh! Lost it a little bit there, but yeah. Guiu was in a really good position to finally score. And he did not... the angle was getting tighter and tighter. He needed to take that quicker. He definitely needed to take that quicker. So, yeah. Here we go. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay. We're watching it together, father and son. Let's go. Let's go, Chelsea. Come on, Blues. Come on, you Blues. We won't give up on you. Wow, Badia Shield just sitting on the ball. Here comes Tosin. All right. Jorgensen with it. Ugh, I hate the looks of this start and I mean, the ball's not moving. It's just not moving. Kicks it up to Gittins. Here comes Buonanotte. To Hato, the young player from Ajax. Andre Santos to Achimpong. Gets it to Tyreek George. And Tyreek George is going to come at you. Tyreek George is going to come at you. And he is dispossessed by Cardiff. Number 39. Davies. And he gets dispossessed. Andre Santos gets a foot in. And the referee says, all ball, baby. Now here's Caicedo. Caicedo to Badiashile. Badiashile to Hato. And Hato to Caicedo. Caicedo gets it to Buonanotte, who again is pretty much not having a poor impact on this game. It's not doing much. All right. Kids excited. Kids excited. Let's go. Here comes Cardiff. Hopefully he'll be my lucky charm for Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Woo! Let's go. Unfortunately, Daddy has you and has to make the best of it. Okay. Here we go. Cardiff has the throw. And it's going to be, what's his first name? So many Davies. What a Welsh name. What a Welsh last name. Isaac Davies. Take that throw. Gets it. Wanted to. He was looking for that cross. Wasn't able. Ooh. Achimpong is beat. This is dangerous. Almost goes in, and Jorgensen has his near post covered. Oh, yeah. That was scary. Did he actually get a touch on it? Or I'm not sure. But Achimpong gets destroyed there. I mean, that was bad from Achimpong. -1 Achimpong in it. All right. Okay. Okay, I guess he did get a touch. Yeah.
Brings Cardiff their first corner.
Ay, ay, ay. Let's go.
Making their runs now from deeper.
Chelsea. Hato cuts out the corner. Half volley strike. Blocked. All the way back to Cardiff. Cardiff side of the pitch. Baggin. What's his name? Joel Bagan. Joel Bagan. For Cardiff. Okay, nice. Gittins gets that ball. It's going to be a Chelsea throw, I believe. Nope, Cardiff. Oh, yep, Chelsea. Chelsea throw. Ashford was going for it. Hato takes it. Back to Badiashile. Badiashile. To Tosin. Oh, he wants the microphone. You want to touch it? You could touch it. Okay, just don't ruin it, buddy. Okay, there we go. I feel like in any second now, this kid's gonna erupt with some projectile vomit on me, which is normal. If you're a dad, if you're a parent of a small child, you know this is par for the course, right, buddy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Come on, Chelsea. Say, come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea. Caicedo to Tyreek George. Can he have an impact? He does do the crossover. He does get it across goal. Nobody's there to get on the end of it. All right. Right, Tyreek. Little Tyreek. All right, well. Oh, buddy. All right, he's standing now. Now he's standing. Oh, no. All right, buddy. Okay. Come on. Let's watch this game, little fella. Ugh. Comes Tosin. Achimpong almost loses it there. Dangerous. Achimpong running up again. Running at the Cardiff defense. Tyreek George in a foot race here. Or Caicedo in a foot race. With Bagan. He puts it out of play. And so it's going to be a Cardiff throw. Bagan going to take it. On touch. On play. Okay. Alright, little guy. Oh, this is a good position for my arm. Nice and comfortable. Okay. Should be good here now. Yeah? I know, this is kind of pathetic from the Blues, isn't it? We should be having more of an impact on this game. But unfortunately, we don't. Here comes Achimpong. Achimpong's playing like a frickin' midfielder today. Tyreek George with it. Tyreek George going to go all the way back to Tosin, I believe that is. Tosin to Jorgensen. Jorgensen is going to knock it up is my guess. Or is he going to lay it off to Badiashile? I don't think so. I think he's going to launch this. Maybe I'm wrong. But he doesn't really have a lot of options, does he? Yep. Launches it towards Gittins. Or Hato gets on the end of it. He does get a touch to it. And Gittins isn't able to pick it up. This is poor from Chelsea. I mean, they really should be doing better here. Hato to Buonanotte. Can Buonanotte do anything? Not really. Lays it off to Gittins. Gittins is going to try to make something happen. Links up with Guiu. Goes all the way back to Hato. Hato to Tosin. Now it's with Caicedo. Okay. Tosin to Achimpong. Achimpong, Tyreek George. Tyreek George's going to dribble. Dribble inward. Taking some heavy touches. Okay, Caicedo's going to release Gittins. Now Gittins is one-on-one with the Cardiff defense. And they're going to look to double at any point. But Gittins. Ooh, Gittins, what are you doing, bro? What the? I mean, it was... I guess I could see what he was trying to do there, but it was so lame and stale. Headed towards Guiu. I mean, Cardiff loses the ball out of bounds, out of play. Chelsea's going to have the throw. Watch it, buddy. Watch it. Oh, okay. I know. You're all right. You're all right. Look at him. He's fussing. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah. Woo. Okay. He's getting fussy. His mom's supposed to get him soon. All right. Well, you can stand. All right. He wants to stand and watch. All right, buddy. All right. Oh, good boy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, Chelsea. 5 more minutes to get ahead. 5 more minutes to get ahead. Let's go, Blues. Let's go, Blues. Let's go, Blues. Trot. I don't remember. It's Jorel. Is that Jorel? Trot? Nathan Trot. Jorel. That's Hato's first name, I believe, right? Jorel Hato. Yeah. So, Badiashile again with the ball, going nowhere. Give it to Tosin towards Buonanotte. And Buonanotte hasn't been able to get the ball and take it under control once yet. All right. Am I right, buddy? Am I right? That was a great touch by Caicedo, and then a phenomenal save by Jorgensen, you have to say. Now looking at that replay. Yeah, wow. Because the ball was touched by Caicedo, and Jorgensen had to adjust. Here comes Jorgensen towards Gittins again. Oh, really well taken under control by Gittins. Back to Hato. Now Gittins is down the middle. He's like in the 10 spot here. He's going to run at the defense, and he's going to lose it. Achampong recovers. Tyreek George, and a lot of traffic here. It's going to go back to Achampong. Achampong to Andre Santos. Very few touches. Buonanotte is going to turn very nicely. Here comes Achampong, and it's going out behind. I think he could have gone to that, honestly, but I guess he didn't. All right, buddy. All right. Let's not rip this apart here, all right? Okay? Little boy. My boy. Yeah. Pretty ginger looking, eh? You have to ask yourself, how did he come out this way? How did he come out all ginger? But, you know, it happens. His mom's ginger. So, I guess that makes sense. But we don't look that much alike, do we? Look at us. Oh. Sorry. Who's inside of this game? Come on, Buonanotte. Do something decent. Nope, can't. Cardiff has the ball on the edge of the box. Here's number 45, Ashford. It's going to... Ooh, and he loses it trying to get slick. He was trying to be slick, and it didn't come off for him. How do you pronounce that again? Cian Ashford? That's not how you pronounce it. Cian? I don't know. Something Irish maybe in it. Oh, here we go. Here comes Chelsea. Jorgensen, Badiashile. Jorgensen. He's going to, again, launch it up because he has no outlet here. He's just going to keep launching it, which is fine. You know what? I don't even care. Although he's under pressure here. Had to lay off Badiashile. Badiashile to Hato. Hato double-teamed essentially here. And it's not going to come off for Gittins on that little flick, although he does get it back. Hato gets it to Caicedo. Caicedo generally safe on the ball here. Tosin. And it's Achampong. Knocked up towards Tyreek George, but it goes all the way through to the keeper, to the Cardiff keeper, and he launches it. Achampong battling for every air ball. Buonanotte comes off with it. He's in space in the midfield, and he's running at Cardiff. And he's going to lose it again for the millionth time. Motherfucker! Excuse my language, buddy. He doesn't know yet. He doesn't know yet, guys. Cardiff has the ball. Honestly, Buonanotte, man, this got to be an embarrassing first half. If anything, he probably needs to come off. But at half, the referee does show the hand, raise the hand to indicate that it was an advantage on the edge of Chelsea's box, which is probably better for Chelsea because a set piece from Cardiff over there would not be too great. Comes Cardiff again. Yep, dispossessed by Caicedo. Caicedo fighting for... Man, we are lucky to have Caicedo. You ready? Okay, giving the boy up. Want to take him?
Sorry, statistic. Right mix up between the two centre backs.
Thanks.
Sure, they're trying to pass that.
There we go. All right, so the boy is no longer here.
Played well in centre.
Had to have him for a little bit, but he's my little mascot, so it's all good. Okay, we're back. Cardiff is going to get a late set piece here on the edge of Chelsea's 18-yard box. And it's the first... the referee gave a sarcastic little clap. Why was that, I wonder? That was interesting. Who is he clapping at? Caicedo. He's clapping at Caicedo. You know what? I love it. I've said this, I'm a referee, and sometimes I can't help myself. I get a little sarcastic on the pitch because, some of these players are just completely, what's the word? Intransigent? Oh, here comes the set piece. This is not good! Jorgensen does well. That was Callum Chambers got ahead to it. Ooh, who's slapping at him? Guess it was his own teammate, probably. Body shield. This is just embarrassing. How are we so lame? How is this so lame? So boring. Not moving the ball. Jorgensen again with the ball. Holding on to it. Nowhere to go. Launches it up finally. That's going to be a Chelsea throw on the left-hand side. Hato's coming for it. Nope. And there's just 1 minute of stoppage time. That's it. Guys, reminder, if you're over here, I do like to do these, if you're in the channel, I do like to do these lives during most of the games these days, especially when I'm not refereeing on the weekends. So please subscribe. Come in. Tell me what you think. Especially Chelsea fans, I love to hear what you guys think in the comments, in the chat box. I do always have the chat box overlaid on the screen on my feed. So there's that. Yeah, it's fun. It can get fun in here whenever people come through, and I'm just starting to do this more often again. As you can see, I had a couple little kids running. Well, you saw one kid here on stream. But I've got a couple little kids, so I've been just busting my hump trying to raise them. And so, yeah, and my wife is full-time, and I'm more of a freelancer, so I've had more time. Not to give you our whole childcare plan, but certainly I've been a big part of raising that little boy during the day, so my schedule has gotten kind of all messed up, but I want to keep doing this, so subscribe to the channel, come through for the live streams, and let me know what you think. You know what? Should Maresca get his ass sacked? Honestly, I said it earlier on the stream. I'm not that guy. I'm not that Chelsea supporter that's calling for every manager that's doing poorly to get sacked. But at the moment, I wouldn't be too disappointed if Maresca gets sacked. It's not just the results. It's the performance. The performances, it's the way the team is set up, it's the choices that just have me scratching my head. How long did it take him to realize that Chalobah is our best defender and that he should be playing every match? Too long, in my opinion. Too long. So, but he did get there eventually. I mean, how long are we going to play this very narrow style of play? It's very, very narrow. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to go to break. And I will see you during the second half here. I'm going to do that. Okay. I'll be back a few minutes before the second half starts. All right. So don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Keep the stream open. All right. I love you. See you soon. Okay, we're back. Got about 6 minutes till kickoff. Double check that I am coming through, that the volume is there. Let's see, where are you at? There you are. Double check, triple check. Yeah, we're good. All right, so far, kind of bad. I'm not going to say terrible, but I mean, generally kind of terrible. Even with our very, very B team, I would expect to do better than we are right now. Seems not to be the case. And that sucks. So hopefully that will improve. Second half, I mean, it depends on how. I don't even know. Let's see. What's the knockout situation here? Okay. Oh, okay. So this is already. Looks like it's already quarterfinals. Yeah, this must be quarterfinals. Isn't it? So, yeah. I'm a little behind. I'm trying to get myself back into this lifestyle, watching all the games, following everything. Again, it's tough to be a dad and of young kids and be on top of everything, but we're slowly getting back into it. But I don't know. It is the quarterfinals. I guess there can't be a draw here. Or could there be? I'm not sure. Sometimes they do draw replays, and maybe that could be the case. But I'm gonna suspect that how's this FanDuel Sportsbook giving us thing? I couldn't even find the best. Anyway, so I was gonna say is that I'm gonna just say I kind of will expect some substitutions at halftime from Reska, because it's just not been good enough going forward. I mean, we haven't really had. Have we even had a shot on target? I don't think we've had a shot on target. One shot on target, which is one less than they had. Yeah, this has not been good. This has not been good whatsoever. I don't understand. I use FanDuel, and I wasn't able to. I'm not trying to give them free promotion right now. I'm sure they don't give a crap about my little stream, but I do use that, and I did not see. They probably offer more bets if you're overseas, I guess. Or maybe not overseas, but in a different locale. But I didn't see this at all. I couldn't bet on this, otherwise I obviously would have. Okay, let's get the sound going again here.
Taking on 14th place Fulham.
Yeah, so these are the quarterfinals.
This afternoon, here's a look at the boxer, the Welsh two-time super featherweight world champion, Joe Cordina.
Joe Cordina.
Right, Troy?
Yeah, out in California, Joe is a top guy, as you can see there. Got more belts than Grella at this moment in time. But
Yeah. They're in and out of commercials and the broadcast. So, let's see. I mean, Buonanotte has been really god-awful. Probably the worst player on the pitch. Well, besides Gittins, according to... Oh, that's not true. Tyreek George and Gittins both have... what's Gittins' first name? Jamie. Have worse FOTMOB ratings than Buonanotte. But he really... I don't think he's done a single thing. Buonanotte, has he?
On these third downs when he sees pressure. Young has those two young wide receivers, McMillan, but they give chase. Football is loose.
What's going on here?
Is that a live football? Touchdown!
Get a large stuffed crunch crust only at Little Caesars. It's a stuffed crust topped with crunchy breadcrumbs, and at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed
Achimpong.
Hey, George Kittle, how would you describe this pizza? It's crunch
With a 7+ rating.
crust is only $9.49. Unbelievable!
Not that you put too much stock in it, but...
Right. Hey, Kittle, can you think of
You know,
anything
there's
else
something
that's
to it.
$9.49?
There's some sort of stats
It's not.
assessment.
Try a large stuffed crunch crust pizza for only $9.49. Little Caesars is the real deal.
Pizza.
Let's go, boys.
One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually.
Let's see if I can find anything
Looking good, keep
in
it up.
terms of.
But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll
Oh,
always be
that's
heard.
right.
They have top-notch
Can't.
customer service with people who really care.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone.
Anything for you, bud.
Cool. Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just pass.
Okay.
Pass it.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
Yeah, you like options.
Just seeing a lot of stuff with that's related to the Australian Bondi Beach massacre. It's just everywhere, and I gotta say, what a sad situation. Just gets my hairs on my body raising, and it's terrible, so sad, and all the details are starting to come out about it. Yeah, little stories, and it's terrible. Okay, so yep, as expected, we're seeing some changes from Maresca at halftime, which is completely warranted. I mean, I see Garnacho there, and maybe Joao Pedro. See if they can lift this Chelsea side.
Probably, if you look at the change, it'd probably be Gittins and Guiu will coming off.
Up.
Again, like-for-like players, but these are the more established Chelsea first-team regulars.
I was just talking to a buddy of mine, sort of opining about the most dangerous players in the Chelsea side, and I'm gonna have to say there's two players going forward that consistently, whenever they get the ball, look more dangerous than other players. Look like they could make something happen, and that's Garnacho and Pedro Neto. Those two players. Other than those two, it's just not something. I don't feel confident something's going to happen with anybody else. So hopefully we'll see something here from them too. Is Guiu going to come off, or are they going to... I might even bring off... I would bring off Buonanotte here, because he's the one who deserves to come off. Guiu's done okay anytime he's had a chance at touching the ball, right? Maresca giving last-minute instructions. It is going to be Guiu coming off for Joao Pedro. That's unfortunate for him. I'm sure he's going to be disappointed about that. But he hasn't really had a lot of service. I don't know. He's been coming. And then for Garnacho, it's going to be George coming off. Okay, I'm fine with that. So probably Gittins will go on over to the right side. Or I don't know, actually. That'll be a good question. It'll be interesting to see if Garnacho is on the right wing, which would be great, given the fact that Garnacho is a right-footed player. Playing on the right, he'll actually be able to put in some deep crosses, which isn't usually the case with Chelsea because of the way Maresca likes to set him up. Here we go. Cardiff start the half.
So, back underway. Cardiff City 0-0 against
Achapon gets ahead to it. Up to Joao Pedro. His first contribution. Gets it to Andre Santos. Gives it to Caicedo. Caicedo to Hato. Jorel Hato to Garnacho. His first touch. Now, Badiashile with the ball in Chelsea's 18-yard box. Gives it to Tosin. Tosin to Achampong. Achampong does well to keep the ball and get it to Buonanotte, who finally gets a touch and keeps the ball and moves the ball on. Jorgensen on the ball. Cardiff are not even trying to press him, not trying to close him down. Buonanotte. Cardiff on the ball in the midfield. Are able to hold on to it, but they go all the way back to number 12, Callum Chambers. He's going to get it to Bagan. I don't even pronounce that name. Joel Bagan. I think it's Bagan. Could be Bagan. Cardiff still have the ball. Chelsea trying to close him down. Forces a long pass Caicedo's defending. His hands are all over the Cardiff player, number 27, Colwell. I don't know what his first name is. Not Levi. Joel Colwell. And Badiashil's going to put it out of play for a Cardiff throw.
Getting a chance tonight. It's a big game for some of these Chelsea players. From Caicedo, some of them naturally first picks in the team.
All the way back to the Cardiff keeper.
They can do a really good job.
Nathan Trott. Bagan. Callum Chambers. Launches it up. It's cut out by Tosin. Tosin with a wild change. Try to cross the ball. Get the ball across field to change sides. And no. Badiashile back to Jorgensen. Back to Badiashile. Badiashile now being closed down by the Cardiff player. And he's going to release Joao Pedro, who comes deep. Two sort of dribbles. Buonanotte. And he loses it again. He can't keep the ball. I swear, the guy cannot hold on to the ball.
Throws his head up in frustration. Buonanotte again. A chance to go past his man. Didn't do so. Lost possession.
Yeah, I don't see how that must be like some sort of weird Italian. I guess he's not Italian. He's Argentinian Italian, Facundo Buonanotte. But I mean, geez, he's terrible today. He should have come off the pitch. That's the truth. I mean, he's certainly energized and running and closing people down, but he's going forward. He's been pretty much useless, if not worse than useless. Ineffective entirely. Cardiff back on the ball.
Santos or Caicedo win the ball back. And they play from there. They're building up from the back.
Chambers.
Trying to play through midfield. Chelsea haven't really created too much.
Bagan.
Full.
Up.
Davis got up well with
Achimpong gonna launch it up towards Joao Pedro, and it goes out of play for a Cardiff throw.
Barry Murphy, who was in charge at Rochdale for a couple of seasons, then moved to the Manchester City Academy.
Bagan's going to take it here.
First team coach at Leicester City under Ruud van Nistelrooy.
And he's going to go down the line. And Chelsea's going to get ahead to it. Gittins able to get it to Caicedo. Badiashile down the middle to Hato. Hato's getting involved in the midfield. Badiashile, stop trying to be cute, bro. Tosin, Achimpong loses it. And that could be a foul. No, it's not a foul. Not judged to be a foul. Number 14 is going to balls with Davis on the left-hand side. On their left-hand side, on our right. And they're holding on to it and getting it. Moving the ball around Chelsea's box, and Chelsea manages to kick it out, hit it out. Joao Pedro's fighting for it, not able to get the ball, and Cardiff still holding on to the ball. This is a long period that which Chelsea have not been able to get a foot to it at all, and that brings the stats, that swings the stats about 2% here. From 59% Chelsea possession to 57. And Cardiff still have the ball. And they're getting deeper on Chelsea's, into Chelsea's defense than Chelsea is getting into Cardiff's. That's the reality. And Jorgensen stops the ball there. That looked like a cross. And now let's see what Chelsea can do, which has been absolutely awful thus far. I mean, I'm almost glad I didn't get to bet on this, because who knows what's going to happen in this game, man. I mean, Jorgensen gets it to Hato. Hato on the right, on the left-hand side. All the way back to Jorgensen again. It's going nowhere. This is just so pathetic, and it's kicked away. And Hato recovers it, thankfully. Hato's working. Hato is working for Chelsea. Badiashile to Jorgensen.
Remember, we will have an outcome tonight.
What's going on? Buonanotte loses it again. Thankfully, Joao Pedro is coming back. Buonanotte running down the middle. He's managed to keep hold of it, and he tries to release Garnacho, and it's a terrible ball. Terrible. This is just pathetic. Caicedo's pulled back. That should be a caution. The referee did, in the end, signal for the advantage. Here comes Gittins from the right-hand side to Caicedo. Caicedo on the edge of the box tries to launch it with his left foot. I mean, not a bad option if he can put it on target. Achampong to Gittins. Gittins is going to run at. Yep, it's blocked and now cleared. Chelsea does get to it. Here's Tosin. He's going to kick it to Jorgensen. Jorgensen is going to get it to Badiashile here. Badiashile standing over the ball, doing basically nothing. And it's back to Jorgensen again. And Chelsea aren't able to take advantage of the space here. Takes them so long to get into dangerous positions. Cardiff are able to just adjust, stay compact, and Chelsea are not able to beat the lines, to get the ball through the lines. It's just not happening. Here's Chambers. He's dispossessed by Buonanotte. Thankfully, the first positive contribution for him. He's got his head up. He's looking for something. And he does get a good ball in there. And it is the first shot on target by Garnacho, thanks to a beautiful ball by Buonanotte. Maybe that's why Maresca wants to keep him in, because while he's been terrible, god-awful in the middle of the pitch, he does get his head up here, and he's looking for the ball, and he does deliver a fantastic ball to Garnacho. Fantastic ball. Couldn't really be much better than that, could it? So there's probably what Maresca's seeing, but Garnacho isn't able to beat the keeper. But that was decent. Okay, the corner's taken. Caicedo gets ahead to it, and it's cleared by Cardiff, and they're going to try and push all the way out. Tosin tried to just stuff it back in. That didn't work for him because they just cleared it again. Cardiff just cleared it again. Buonanotte dispossesses Callum Chambers, and it's sent back to Badiashile. Badiashile to Tosin. Tosin on the left side here. He's going to go back to Jorgensen. He's out of position. So Jorgensen to Badiashile. Back to Jorgensen. And let's see if Chelsea can get the ball at the pitch fast enough again. I mean, it's just been so slow and painstaking. They really should be doing better. Andre Santos manages to beat the forward press. And here comes Caicedo. He's looking to release Garnacho. Garnacho is always dangerous. Garnacho is probably the most dangerous Chelsea player at the moment. He gets it into the box. And here comes a free shot for Caicedo. And he's not able to get it past the defenders. Achampong to Andre Santos. Back to Gittins on the right-hand side of the... And he's dribbling in. Oh, he manages to beat his defender. And it's going to be a Chelsea corner here. Well done by Gittins, but you know, if he's not being doubled, if he's not being double teamed, Gittins, I totally get it. You know, he's a dribbler, and it's great to have a dribbler on the team. It's great to have a dribbler on the pitch that is going to try and beat their mark. And you know, what that always does is, even if it draws players in, it creates space for other players, and that's what Chelsea needs right now, because they're not able to beat this compact Cardiff defense. But Cardiff aren't just sitting back, you know, they're actually attacking. They're probably attacking more often than Chelsea are. Certainly having more success, but they're managing to get back in position right away and keep the defense compact whenever they lose the ball. Willock on. Chris Willock. I wonder if he's related to Joe Willock. Here we go. Chelsea have a third corner, and they do it. Take it short. Hato in towards Caicedo, who sort of falls on the ball. And it's cleared by Cardiff, and Hato's there. Jorgensen is there. Jorgensen not taking any chances, kicking it towards the touch, and it goes out for a Cardiff throw. So Cardiff with the throw. They're taking their time. Chelsea turned it over through Buonanotte. Buonanotte releases Garnacho. It's a goal for Chelsea. Let's go! Let's go! What did I say? What did I say? It's always going to be Garnacho. Yes! Even though Chelsea did not build that play themselves, I mean, taking advantage of it, great. Take it.
Well, we've said it throughout the game. Chelsea have been at their most threatening when Cardiff have given the ball away in these sort of areas into midfield.
Commentators saying that Chelsea have been at their most threatening when Cardiff have given up the ball in those areas. Yeah, because Chelsea cannot beat that compact Cardiff defense because Chelsea do not know how to play football. I mean, it's terrible. I say did not know how to play football, but they're just not set up for success, and the confidence is obviously low. Save for a few players like Garnacho and some players that haven't been playing that much even. You could say Buonanotte, even though he's been kind of terrible. If it wasn't for him, he wouldn't be up right now. So, but Garnacho's the danger man. That's the danger man. Terribly done, Cardiff. You feel for the Cardiff defender, but you can't do that, buddy. You can't do that. That's for sure. You guys are doing so great. You feel for them because they were doing quite well, Cardiff, and now this might change everything. Give me a throw for Cardiff.
This is much more like it. Garnacho ends a run of 7 games without a
Credit to Maresca for noticing that he needs to make a change at halftime. Can't say I didn't predict it. That's one of the good things about Maresca is that he's willing to just make a change at halftime. Kind of Mourinho-esque in that way. He doesn't care. He's just going to do it. I don't think he chooses the right personnel in the first place, but which would be better. Here comes Achimpong over to Gittins. Gittins to Andre Santos. Back to Tosin to Achimpong. To Gittins. What's Gittins going to do? He's going back to Achimpong. Yeah, there's not much going on here. Back to Jorgensen. Jorgensen launches it up towards Garnacho. Garnacho actually manages to get on the ball here. Mistake by the Cardiff defender. Comes Joao Pedro. Tries to strike the ball. Buonanotte on the edge of the box. He does take the... Ooh, on his left foot. Buonanotte. That was curling towards the top left bin right there, but it wasn't. He couldn't keep it down. Oh, that was pretty nice. Is he a lefty, Buonanotte? Oh, yeah, he is a lefty. Okay. Was there a save here? Oh, I guess the keeper might have gotten a touch to it. Yeah. Looks like it was judged to have, so give me a Chelsea corner here. Caicedo to Gittins. Gittins. Andre Santos. And he heads it towards Caicedo, but or Gittins. That might have been Gittins. And he wasn't there. Here comes Cardiff. Through Bagan. Into the middle. Number 6. Wintel. Wintel. Is he German? English. Ryan Wintel. Okay.
Sure that the two subs that Brian Barry Murphy made have had a chance to get on the ball as yet.
Buonanotte is really energized. I mean, the guy, to his credit, has been running all game. Cardiff on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side of Chelsea's defense. They're going to have to go back to Callum Chambers. Callum Chambers to Bagan. To Callum Chambers. Yeah, if Chelsea can just keep them on their heels. And maybe they'll be able to scrape this game by, although judging from the first half, you never know. Cardiff could do something. Chelsea could F the pooch. Screw the pooch, as they say.
Chambers.
Nice. Caicedo gets. Andre Santos goes back to Jorgensen with the ball. Now they're just chilling, which makes more sense. Andre Santos back to Jorgensen again. Jorgensen's not being pressed, so he's going to stand over it. And Chelsea's up. I mean, always the danger of keeping things so slow and then letting Cardiff get one in and get back in this game. Cardiff with Callum Chambers. Lawler. Bagan. To number 16. Who's number 16? Willock, I guess. Is that Willock? Yeah. Oh, Chelsea turns it over, and Garnacho's almost in here. Oh, and the keeper does well to slide tackle and get that ball away from Garnacho when he could have been in there.
Hesitancy from both players, really. Garnacho looked as though he could have got there a bit quicker.
And here come Cardiff. Was a nice little counter attack, but now it's slowed down. Callum Chambers, one of the more seasoned, experienced players. Here comes Willock. Chris Willock. Nice little ball into the box, but Badiashile is there. Or is that Tosin, actually? I think that's Tosin.
A great cross from Willock, but it was the right idea. Came back on his right foot, trying to bend.
Here comes Chris Willock again on the left-hand side, on the left wing. And it's blocked by Achimpong, and they're going to get a corner out of it. Nathan Trout does so well to get a foot in cleanly against Garnacho on that last attack. He was basically in.
Garnacho at the last minute.
All done. All done. Credit where credit is due.
Here's a threat. Cardiff, can they deliver a good ball into the box? Centre halves are up.
If anyone can, Joel Bagan can.
Bagan takes it on the ground to Chris Willock.
Tries to tease one in the way was Caicedo.
Tries to tease one in.
Encouraging response this from the League One side.
So look, here comes Bagan. Oh, they're League One now, Cardiff. They're not even in the championship. The commentator just said.
But it's Turnbull. And it's Bagan.
This is not how Chelsea should look against a League One side. Oh, integral punch by Jorgensen. And he's hurt, it looks like. Uh-oh. This is not good for Chelsea. Jorgensen looks to have injured his arm or something here. What happened? Let's see it here. He punches it away. What happened there? He's up. He looks to be walking somewhat gingerly. Pedro Neto and Gusto going to come in here and make an appearance. Coming on for Gittins. And Buonanotte finally. Yeah, it's about time. About time. The guy made his contribution. Good. Now get him off. But there's something wrong in the engine room here, really, for Chelsea. I mean, game's not flowing.
Better in the second half.
There's not a lot of movement off the ball. Like, it's just very stale from Chelsea. Certainly not on the level they should be.
Gusto is going to come on.
But Gusto and Pedro Neto should change things a little bit.
Interesting to see where he's going to go and play. He's given the instructions out here. He's saying to Andre Santos to play a little bit higher up the field.
Here comes Chelsea through Andre Santos. Gets to Joao Pedro. He's going to try and flick it towards Garnacho. It doesn't come off. Number 6, Vintel. To Callum Chambers. Cardiff coming at Chelsea now.
Cardiff are going to have a right good go at getting back in this game. Going to surrender meekly. Chelsea have
Callum Chambers.
their game since the restart. They had to, and they have the lead.
Man.
Might have added a second, but still just a 1 goal in it.
Bagan. Willock. Back to Willock.
Had better possession, haven't they?
All the way back to Callum Chambers.
Chambers. And it will reach Ashford, who's hooked that
Ashford's attacking from the right-hand side. Going in. Ooh, back pass.
Colwell.
Back heel pass. And there was a foul here. I think Hato drew the foul. And it's going to relieve some pressure for Chelsea defensively. Sort of slow it down. Showing Craig. What's his last name again? Craig Bellamy. In the crowd. Former Liverpool player. Premier League star, really. I don't know if he's a part owner, but I'm pretty sure he was manager for Cardiff. He was the Cardiff manager.
Put off at all by the error that led to the Chelsea goal. There's a lot of talent in that young man.
Comes Cardiff.
He's played well.
Plenty of time for Cardiff to get back in this game.
Defensive qualities have been good.
Wow, this kid looks so young. What's his name?
That young man, the centre back.
Is that Lawler? No, Colwell.
Another.
Just looks so young.
Made his debut in the friendly against Canada.
Chelsea have the ball now. Jorgensen, Philippe Jorgensen, the back. Gonna launch it up again towards Neto. Neto does control the ball very slick. Gusto in the midfield. Tosin, Caicedo, Tosin, Achampong. Now you're seeing a little bit more quality from Chelsea. Although, obviously, at center back, not much going on there between Tosin and Badiashile. Not a fan of either of those players. And Cardiff has managed to get the ball. Ooh, little nutmeg from number 14 on. Who was that? You can see Gusto. Cardiff looking for a back post pass. Nope. Isn't able to come off. There's Vintel, number 6 from the midfielder. Going back to Callum Chambers here. Callum Chambers bring the ball up. Bagan on the ball, looking across. It's in the middle with Cardiff. Looking for a way in. Chelsea are able to. Who was that? That was Garnacho, was able to get a touch on that. Goes out for a Cardiff throw. Cardiff trying. Cardiff doing what they can. Cardiff certainly doing what they can. And they're just sitting on the ball now, looking for something, some way in. Chelsea not looking lazy, certainly running around, especially the players that just came in. Not looking lazy, just looking haggard and disjointed, really. That's how they've looked all game. It's nothing new for Chelsea at this point. Here comes Willock on the left-hand side and the left wing for up. And there's a ball in deep, and Willock, it did go out, I believe. It went out for a goal kick, even if they don't give it here. Maybe they're just letting Jorgensen release it, but it looked like it definitely went over that goal line. Sometimes it's hard to get there as an AR, get to the goal line quick enough to see it go over the line. I know that struggle myself, being when I've been a linesman. Gusto, Badiashile, Gusto, down the middle. Joao Pedro. Caicedo releases Gusto now. And Andre Santos back to Gusto. Can Gusto do something? He ain't no striker. Ooh! It was almost an own goal from Bagan there for Cardiff. But it goes just past the Cardiff goalpost. Woo! But Gusto, man. Great combination play in the midfield for Chelsea, but Gusto just wasn't able to get the shot off. I mean, not exactly a striker, even though he can score, as he showed us recently. Chelsea take the corner short. Garnacho, Hato, Gusto. Who is that? There's Garnacho. Oh. Ooh, Andre Santos, and there's a deflection. It's going to be a corner again for Chelsea.
Chelsea have had since the second half got underway. Not too much of the ball since he's been on. João Pedro, a good signing for Chelsea.
Yeah, I'd love to see João Pedro really cement himself.
Go short again, Chelsea.
Yep, Chelsea are not taking corner kicks long. Here comes Hato. Release Garnacho.
Pulled back for Garnacho to go for
Garnacho.
It was Lawler who got his head in the way.
Yeah, now Cardiff are under pressure here.
This might have been creeping in at the far post. Garnacho opens up his body. Might have had it covered. Chelsea can get a second goal.
You got to feel for Cardiff here. They've had a pretty darn good game, especially. What's going on here? Oh. Thought my stream was down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Chelsea are not really taking any long corners. Everything's short, short, short. I think who's standing over it? I can't even tell. Pedro Neto. It's a long one. Here we go. Yeah. Saleh. Gusto to Garnacho. No, that's not Garnacho. Neto. Gusto. Back to Tosin. No, Hato. And it's a little too much hot sauce on it. Goes in behind. He was trying to put Garnacho in. Garnacho gives him the thumb up.
James has been playing recently to good effect. The right back playing in central midfield. He's not even going out to right back and then going in there.
And here comes Cardiff. Chambers been pretty integral. Pretty much very involved. That's what happens. Even if you're the center, even if you're a defender and you've got the quality, They're gonna bring the ball up, which he's been doing. But you know what? It's been coming from all directions for Cardiff. Good for them. Here comes Saleh. Number 6, Wintle. Ball's in the box and it's dangerous.
Chelsea caught napping at the back, and Cardiff are still in this.
And you knew this was going to happen. You knew this was going to happen. This is pathetic.
15 of the 90 to go. Well, he timed his run to perfection. Turnbull.
Awful. Awful. Whose fault was that? What happened here?
Left foot, and there's the run. Gets in between the two centre. Gusto's the player that was going with him to start with.
Terrible.
Claimed for offside, it wasn't offside.
Terrible.
It's poor defending, but a very good goal from Cardiff's point of view. Excellent cross. Midfield player arriving at the right time, and he's still got a bit of work to do. What a good header that is. Yes, Gusto has to go with the runner, but also the centre half has to read it as well. Chelsea went to sleep. Cardiff back in the game.
This is what happens.
David Turnbull, who has gone a
you have to say they deserve it. You have to say they deserve it. I don't know if this can be a draw.
Into the Cardiff City cause.
Does it go straight to PKs?
Chelsea had taken full control second half.
Who knows?
Just a matter of time before they got a killer second goal.
Chelsea are going to try and
Now they've got to do it
fix
all over
this now.
again.
Garnacho's
The Cardiff City Stadium has
heavy
rediscovered
touch.
its
It's going to
voice.
be a yellow card for
And here they come with
Garnacho,
Ashford
but they're going to
far side.
get the
Arthos
advantage
bring
here
out
by the
there.
referee. He's signaling. Now Chelsea on the defensive.
Here's Colwell.
Cardiff is
Back for Ashford.
flowing,
Chelsea
attacking,
clear, but only as
confident.
far as Lawler. He'll feel a whole lot better about the situation now after his mistake led to the Chelsea goal.
It's going to be a Cardiff throw.
It's got the crowd going. Confidence of this Cardiff team is back up again. What a din around the stadium.
Oh,
Their team has not
same
let
old
them
story
down.
for Chelsea fans, isn't it?
Their team is
Just can't win a freaking
away
game.
from taking
Look at
this
this.
game into extra
Badia
time.
Shields getting
Just so they
manhandled.
don't score a goal before we go into extra time, 'cause their tails are
Hato
certainly
fighting.
up at the
Hato does come up with it. Caicedo's got the ball. He's looking for something. He's going to launch it up the left-hand side. Looking for Joao Pedro or Garnacho. Joao Pedro's close to it. He's continuing his press. Ooh, this is dangerous. Here comes Pedro Neto. Oh, is that going to be a PK? Is it? Is it a PK? Oh, well, the goalkeeper's down on the ground holding his head. So the referee's going to blow the whistle. I don't think it'll probably be reviewed, but it's probably not going to be a PK. Let's see that again.
Watch here. Now, where's he going to pass? He plays a blind pass.
Yeah,
Neto
that was a
read it.
terrible pass.
Good ball played into
It's
the
always
box.
Cardiff. It's not Chelsea. It's not Chelsea threatening and creating something.
Same
It's
time,
usually Cardiff. If Chelsea look dangerous at all, it's usually Cardiff getting themselves into trouble, which is sad. Which is super sad. It's really pathetic.
But when called upon, second half, a couple of very important saves. The one from Buonanotte and that one there, because had he been a little bit more hesitant, Joao Pedro might have got the nick required. Got a lot of length through the dive. There's the goal again, whipped in NG with his left foot. Really ducks into it. There's Turnbull.
This is probably gonna be a drop ball for Chelsea, or did maybe they had it.
Chelsea's back line
Find
looking at
out.
each other. And what a moment for David Turnbull. Player who's had success earlier in his career, helping Celtic to a couple of titles north of the border. His last cap for Scotland was
Keeper was down for a
3
while
years ago
there.
now, but his headed goal has got Chelsea concerned again.
What the hell are they doing on the training ground? That this is what they look like. I mean, what the hell are they doing?
Need to use a fifth, but it's
Come some
Cardiff
changes for Cardiff.
making the next change. Joel Colwell is the man who has been replaced, and it's Alex Robertson
Hear that? Joel Colwell off, Alex Robertson on.
who will come on. It's been a
Cardiff with the
marvellous
momentum here.
by Barry Murphy's men.
Gonna be a drop ball for Cardiff. Keeper launches it up. They head it right out. It's going to be a Chelsea throw here. Can Chelsea make up for this extremely terrible performance?
Teams in recent times, lower
I'm
teams,
doubtful. Doubtful.
too much respect for Premier League side.
Uh,
They'll sit back and allow them to have possession and try and
they give it away immediately.
not being the case with Cardiff.
Amazing. And it's already up the pitch for now they're coming at us from our left-hand side. They are Cardiff. Looking dangerous. Looking for the cross. Oh, and the guy's in. I don't know who he is. Cardiff. Low and hard, and Jorgensen gets a hand to it, scoops it up. Now he rolls it out to Pedro Neto, who's running up the right-hand side of the pitch, and Cardiff are running back into position. But Chelsea are, there's nothing at stake here, is there? Nothing at stake, Pedro Neto in the middle of the field, gets it to Caicedo and walks away. Everything is slow. Hato over to Garnacho. Garnacho on the left-hand side being defended by NG and Ashford, and he gives it back to Caicedo. João Pedro's got it. Now here's Andre Santos. Releases Pedro Neto, who goes across goal and into the back of the net. Let's go! Let's go! That's right. That's right. Okay. There's two players that are dangerous for Chelsea. There's Pedro Neto and there's Garnacho. That's about it. Yeah. Well done, Pedro Neto, saving our asses. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Very, very tight angle for Neto to score there, but he manages to do it. João Pedro manages hold up play. Oh, it actually took a deflection. Okay. But João Pedro holding up the ball better than anybody else in the team right now. Yeah, that's lucky for us. I mean, Neto, I thought that he was able to get it across goal on his own, but there was a deflection, and that took it into the back post and right into the net. Wow. Heartbreaking for Cardiff. They deserve they've probably had the edge in this game. Let's be real. And here they come again. So not too heartbreaking. They're coming. They're not giving up here. Uh-oh, this is a problem. A very weird half volley, it seemed, taken by Turnbull, and it was almost on target. Yeah, it was on the full volley. Actually hit it right down into the ground. That was his problem. Boom. Yeah. Now Chelsea are going to take the goal kick. And there's going to be another sub here? Yeah, Achimpong coming off. Achimpong coming off. You can see Chalobah here for a little bit. Great. Sure that up. Sure that up. I prefer him in at center back than at right back. The last time we had Chalobah at right back and Tosin and Badiashile at center back didn't come off well for us, did it? I think we lost to Atalanta. I think that's what it was. Or was it Leeds? Forget. Maybe both. I think it was Leeds. And now Chelsea know where their bread is buttered. They gotta press. They gotta press all the way up on Cardiff. So don't give them time to get out. I mean, that's what it seems over here. You let Cardiff get out, and we're giving up on one of our best paths towards scoring, which is to press them. Here we go. Cardiff is trying. We're able to. Here's Joao. Is that Gusto? Yeah, Gusto in the middle. It's so weird seeing Gusto in the middle, but he is now. We're doing a lot of right backs in midfield these days, aren't we? Jorgensen has the ball. He's going to launch it up towards Alejandro Garnacho. Pedro's going to knock it down beautifully for Andre Santos. Andre Santos, see if he can hold on to it. Gusto does and doesn't get his head up, but it's cleaned up by Caicedo to Chalobah to Neto. Neto back to Chalobah. Honestly, I'm tired of using defenders in midfield like this, especially fullbacks. Like, I'm sorry. I know that Reece James had his moment. Gusto's had his moment. But you can see they're just not midfielders. They're not midfielders, folks. Gusto's head is all the way glued to the ground, for F's sake. Anyway, here comes Gusto. He does manage to dispossess somewhat. No, and now Chalobah's out of position. And Cardiff's coming at us through Chris Willock. Chalobah's got him. Okay, here comes Callum Chambers. Oh, that wasn't Chambers. That was number 14. What's his name? Turnbull. Now, Caicedo's going to release Neto. Neto's got plenty of space, and he's going to cut it across. Kind of ugly. Andre Santos is going to get it to Garnacho, but Cardiff are back in position now. He's going to put it across goal. Joao Pedro, is he going to be able to put it in the back of the net? He isn't. He's blocked. And Cardiff are going to get this ball out. Oh, maybe they won't. Oh, look, Chalobah has closed him down. And now Chalobah's got the ball. He's going to kick it all the way back to Tosin. Tosin to Badiashile. Badiashile to Gusto. Gusto. Caicedo. Caicedo. Caicedo's looking. Tosin. Gusto. Chalobah. Neto. And, you know, I kind of argued with a buddy of mine about Reece James and whether or not it's not that I don't like ever using Reece James in the midfield, but that's not what I want to see. I want to see our players play, our best players play in their best positions. There's always an argument, you know, for getting all your best players on the pitch as much as possible, but there's only so far you can go with that. At some point, you're playing players who don't belong in those positions, and they just don't have the instinct of that position. The midfield is one of those positions where you really need to have your instincts about you. And so I'm not a huge fan of Reece James playing in the midfield. I'm probably, despite Gusto having a good time out last time, I think if you even just watch a couple moments here, you realize why he's not a midfielder and he doesn't belong there. Here's Caicedo. Caicedo loses the ball. Chalobah tries to recover it, doesn't manage to. Chris Willock on the ball. Chalobah's going to run back to mark him, but Cardiff do have the ball in their midfield, and they're looking to come up the left-hand side. Bagan's looking for something, and he's going to go all the way back. All the way back to Callum Chambers. Callum Chambers going to get it to Nathan Trott, the goalkeeper. Okay. Oh, and Cardiff chaotic at the back, and they lose it, and it's going to be a throw-in probably about at 18 yards, that 18-yard line.
Last season, the man who came up with the winning goal in the last round against Wrexham.
Cardiff going through a little bit of a sub. Not going to help you, boys. Or maybe it will. I don't want to jinx it or anything. Fish coming on. Fish. And it's going to be a throw-in. Chalobah's going to take it. How many minutes did they say? I didn't see the extra time, or the stoppage time, I should say. Extra time is a different thing. Chalobah back to Tosin. Tosin, comfortable. Back to Badiashile, who's wayward ball towards Philippe Jorgensen. Jorgensen is going to get it to, I believe that is Pedro Neto. Is he? Or is that Garnacho out of coming all the way back? Yeah, I think it was Garnacho. Anyway. Here we go. It's in the midfield. A lot of juggling going on. Joao Pedro finally gets onto it and gives it away. Now Cardiff trying to stuff the ball through the midfield, and they managed to do it. And now they're coming up the right-hand side. And it has been dangerous when they've gotten out wide, but not this time. Recovered by Hato. Oh, and it's right back in, and Gusto's not playing any games. He kicks that shit all the way down the pitch. 0 Fs given. Callum Chambers looking for something. They got to make something happen. They got 5.5 minutes, though. Plenty of time to get an equalizer here, okay? Chelsea better be on their game. Chris Willock is going to get past Chalobah here. Chalobah running to get back in position and get in front of him. And that is quite dangerous here. We're in a bad situation. Chelsea's trying to do everything they can. Just managed to get the ball out of the box. And actually, that's going to be a... Oh, how's Joao Pedro gets the foul there, even though he was kind of flopping over the ball there, but, you know, gets away with it. Wow, great tackle by Andre Santos, actually, and in the end, you have to give him credit. If it wasn't for him, they might have had a clear shot on goal. Him and Hato at the same time. Jorel Hato. They did everything they could at the last stitch. Not great situation again. Honestly, it's as much as I love Chalobah, it's kind of his fault for letting Chris Willock get past him on the left-hand side, and then he was able to. And Chalobah was not getting back in front of him, and that's where it all started. But here we are. Now Chelsea are gonna take their time, taking this free kick on behalf of Joao Pedro, who drew the foul. And Badiashile is going to slip. He's kicking it towards Joao Pedro, but Joao Pedro's in here. Joao Pedro is in. Can he score? Oh no, he skies it over. He did so well, man. Pedro is so good in, like, I don't want to say dribbling, but like whenever the ball is in the air, he's able to somehow flick it here, flick it there, and get it under control eventually. It's just such a interesting skill he has to do that. He does it all the time. He's not great with his back towards the defender and just sort of like powering through and getting control of the ball. He'll like take a touch, the ball will be bouncing up, and then he'll get a second touch, and then he'll manage to like get over the ball and get it under control eventually. It's weird how that happens, how he does that, but it is what it is. Better than losing the ball together. Here's Joao Pedro. He's going to try and release Garnacho. Garnacho's basically in here. He does have an opportunity to get a shot on goal, and he puts it in the back of the net. Let's go. This game's over. That was it. Woohoo! Man. If it wasn't for Garnacho, Pedro Neto, Joao Pedro, yeah, managed to squeeze it through. Nobody's feeling comfortable with this kind of a performance, so let's be real. If you're a Chelsea fan and this is what the performance that you're seeing, you're not feeling great about it. I mean, this is against a League One side. We don't even look to be the better team this game. Let's be real. Yes, the scoreline is what it is. Managed to, in the end, get our quality on the pitch, get Pedro Neto on the pitch, get Garnacho on the pitch, get Joao Pedro on the pitch. But all game, we've sort of been second best, and it's against the League One side. Let's just be real about that. So this is going to be problematic, and it's, you know, even though we've managed to pull it together, it still doesn't look good for Maresca, and he's under pressure, and he should be, because he's been god-awful. But I'm going to be happy about this, by the way. If you're in the channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I like to do these lives. I've been doing them more lately, thankfully. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like the stream if you can. At this point, it's towards the end of the stream. But subscribe, come back, get in on the conversation. Okay, now Cardiff have managed to get a free kick in a dangerous position. But not enough time really for them to equalize here. They're going to try. I mean, if they can get a quick one here, then could be a final minute of a stressful final minute for Chelsea. But as it stands, it doesn't look like it's going to be a problem. They're lining up. They want to get a header here. Chelsea have been really terrible on the air balls. It's a nice ball in. Very nice ball in. Jorgensen does get a hand to it. Man, Jorgensen had been flying out, punching a lot of balls in a way that, you know, whenever Sanchez does it, even though Sanchez seems a little bigger and stronger and faster, you sort of, it makes you anxious whenever Sanchez does it. But Jorgensen has been managing to get a hand to almost every air ball across his 6-yard box, the goal area. Six, or is it? Yeah. Here we go. How's Jorgensen have it? Oh, it was a drop ball maybe. Okay, that's why. Can always pick the ball up on a drop ball if you're not aware of that, but you probably are. Cardiff does lose the ball. It's going to be a Chelsea throw, I believe. No? Yeah. And it's probably going to be the referee's final whistle here. Take Chalobah taking his time throwing the ball in. That'll be just about it. Cardiff. Chris Willock. Gusto launches it into the box. comes Joao Pedro, and that is the final whistle. And Chelsea get away with it. Chelsea get away with another very poor performance, but a win's a win. So if you're a Chelsea supporter, you're happy about this today regardless. Not happy about the performance, happy with the result. Let's just move past it, all right? Again, I'm Asaf. This is my channel, Reading Between the Headlines. Mostly live these days, but you never know. Maybe I'll start producing something soon, especially if things start going well again. Appreciate you dropping by, and looking forward to seeing you folks again. So come back and support the channel, okay? And let's go Blues. That's the most important thing. Let's go Blues. All right. See you guys next time. Bye. Soccer? But it's really called football. Soccer? The creators called it football. Soccer? You know, you play it with your feet. Reading between the headlines. Soccer? But it's really called football.